Join us for an enlightening experience where you will gain a deeper understanding of the purpose and essence of opening your eyes. This is your chance to enhance self-awareness and personal growth with a shift in perception that provides a fresh outlook on life. Embrace the journey from consciousness to superconsciousness by Barrett Kunyan.
Well, here we are again with our beautiful soul brother, Dr. Amir. It's an honor, pleasure to have you back. It's just been a week or so not that long ago we were in your beautiful company, and here we are again. And with Dr. Amir's blessings, today's session is going to be on the topic of Dragon Reiki, which we kind of introduced a little bit on our previous show. So be Dragon Reiki healing and Akashic record reading. But before we begin, for people out there who are relatively new to Dr. Amir's work, here I've got a relatively brief bio, which we managed to take from your beautiful website. And it goes like this. Dr. Amir is a computer science lecturer with a PhD in brain-computer interfaces and a postdoc in artificial intelligence from the University of Essex. His research focuses on developing a linguistic BCI for recognizing imagined words and new predictive modeling approaches using inverse reinforcement learning. Alongside his academic work, Dr. Amir has over 30 years of experience in spiritual mastery and holistic health practices. He created Dragon Reiki, which we will experience, and offers various treatments, including Qigong, shamanism, crystal healing, and more. His mission is to help gifted individuals pursue their spiritual mission on Earth. Dr. Amir, welcome to the Activator platform. It's a pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon to you. The pleasure and honor is absolutely mine. Thank you for the privilege of the invitation. Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, my warmest greetings to you. I hope you're doing extremely well. I look forward to this opportunity with my esteemed friend, to go through a healing session. In advance, I must say, these healing sessions are very personal. And so I would like to sincerely thank you, my dear friend, for accepting this. I go through dozens, maybe hundreds of clients, and not everybody is comfortable with being so open and vulnerable. But there is immense healing in all of these. And so I extend my heartfelt blessings to our esteemed audience. May this be of benefit to you also. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So whenever you're ready, brother, introduce us to the healing session.
Okay. So, my dear friend, before we start, is there something in particular that you would like to focus on?
Just maybe begin with overall health, how I'm doing in terms of connection with.
So I like to start with burning some Palo Santo to cleanse the energy. So if you have any sage, Palo Santo, or some incense at home, I would encourage you to also burn this to cleanse your energy, the environment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I would like to start with the singing bowl as an additional level of cleansing, but also as initial diagnosis. This will help me tune into your energy, and I'll get some beginning pictures and information about your energy. Okay. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting from you, very high vibrational energy, clarity of purpose, a smooth and unobstructed flow of energy. You know what it is you want, and you have clear ideas on how to achieve this. Energy is pure and high vibrational. I'm sensing very little distortion in your field. So that's the initial picture. So now I would like to ask for your permission to connect to your energy and go through the major centers.
Thank you. You have my permission. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Calling to my beloved, source of all sources, of all things in all domains, drawing in that divine energy and asking for divine assistance so that this healing and clearing may be aligned with your highest good, your greatest life, and the highest good of all. Okay, starting with the top layer of the tube of light, your soul star, um, looking developed and powerful, requiring a tiny amount of clearing. So for this, I'm going to use a sequoia rattle, breaking up the obstruction into the consistency of fine, dry sand. And then I'm going to pull that energy out using an obsidian piece. This is very good. Black crystals are extremely effective for absorbing that kind of heavy energy. So focusing on the soul star. So there seems to be interference going through lifetimes, life cycles. So this is an extended type of interference, going from past lives to the current one, but also existing out of this linear time in future timelines. Okay, so let's see if we can find the source of this. There's a competition, an adversary, which has placed negative words on your energy going back 800 years. But then the words uttered were so that this negativity will follow you. Let's see. So going back to that event 800 years ago. So you were a law official. Place, well, this is the Caucasus. You were in charge of dealing with, so you're a commander with troops under your command. You capture this thief slash murderer, and as he's dispatched, meaning facing his justice, the guy curses you. May this negativity follow you, and so on and so forth. So going back to that moment, opening a portal as these words are uttered, let's break them up as if they were never spoken. Okay, removing the energy at the moment of their creation. So now there's a clearing effect rippling through your incarnations, reaching you now and then flowing forward in time, clearing you from this obstruction in future incarnations also. The effect that it was having on you, preventing fluid communication between the conscious mind and your infinite soul, limiting your intuition in essence. So that has been removed. Soul Star looks healthy. Good. First center, thumbs up. Now let's look at the bridge between the Soul Star and the crown, because most humans born into bodies on Earth are interfered with. Two important bridges are severed: crown to Soul Star and root to Earth Star. cutting us from the earth and from our infinite being. So, in order to repair the bridge, fully connect you to your infinite self, I'm just drawing in light into the soul star and pulling in little photons of light into your crown, hitting you on the top of the head. And now pulling down more of these. Each little photon, as it spirals and hits the crown, leaves a trail of light behind it. And so that is the bridge that we want to construct. So drawing in more, filling in all the empty spaces and creating a robust connection so that light codes and information can make its way from the non-physical into the physical reality. So we're almost done. 80%, 90%. And so we have the bridge reconstructed. So Soul Star clear, the bridge between non-physicality and physicality reestablished. Now we get to the boundaries of the body, the crown. So let's see if there's anything interfering with your cognitive patterns, with your thought processes, clarity of thought, sleeping, and so on. Let's start with just some regular cleansing of the energy. So again, the sequoia, breaking up some stagnant energy, pulling it out of your crown. Okay, much better. Crown is not oriented correctly. So let's lift it up. So instead of the disc being facing forward, it's down on its face. So let's readjust the crown. Okay, orientation correct. The crown is very developed, but it's not showing the natural color. So I'm going to step a few stages ahead of the process, going to the heart. Heart is strong, but there's evidence of injury to the heart. The heart needs to send the energy both to the lower chakras and higher ones. So any sort of trauma or heartbreak in this life or others, this is going to affect this. So the crown looks clear. Let's see if there's any interference from implants or AIs or any sentient life forms. No, clear. No negative entities, no demons, no AIs, nothing. Crown is clear and clean. Orientation perfect. So let's have a look at the nervous system. So it's like the aftermath of war, like a retired veteran, like a general. So you've been through a lot of stress in this incarnation. So let's just give your nervous system a wash, an energy bath, cleansing every single neuron. So I'm gently going to enter the cranial cavity, surround the brain with my hands, and now start the flow of clean, healing, vital energy. And I'm drawing this from the divine. This is pure, brand new energy, never circulated or recycled, only for you, pulling it in. And so now just washing the brain, relaxing the brain, down regulating all tension and the energy of past tension, bringing you to a state of perfect relaxation. This is going to have a tremendous effect on your well-being. These energies of stress are sometimes difficult to purge. It's not natural for the brain to purge these. You hold on to the memories. So just breaking up the energy, washing the brain, now going into the base of the brain and going into the spinal cord, washing every single nerve in the spine, and then also pouring out into all the nerves going to the body. Reaching the mid of the spine, continuing the same process, going out to the organs, every single cell, reaching the base of the spine and now pouring outwards into the hips and the legs, down, following all the nerves to the tips of your toes. And now reversing all this energy back upwards, up through the feet into the base of the spine, drawing in all that energy from the body back into the spinal cord, pushing up into the brain, washing the brain a final time, and then drawing out everything that's washed away. And so let's just burn that. Okay. So nervous system looks clean, down regulated. All the tension is washed out. So at least the energy of it is broken away. So now let's have a look at your third eye. Powerful and healthy. So you're a powerful manifester. Very minimal cleansing, tiny amounts. Let's just clean the third eye, looking good. And let's just pull that stagnant energy that we broke into the consistency of fine, dry sand, like a vacuum cleaner. Every last piece. Third eye is looking perfect. Orientation is good and still no color. But we'll deal with that when we work on your heart. So the center is powerful. Okay, going back of the head, the jade gate or Godhead. So this is another import or input port of information from other aspects of yourself. You may call them angels or ascended masters or guardians or ancestors, whatnot. This is how that sort of information comes in. And it's about 50% obstructed. I'm going to use walnut just to break this up a little bit more power. Focusing on this little bump on the back of the head, clearing up. Okay, good. And let's just pull that energy out of the jade gate. Good. So let's see if there's anybody in the front of the line wanting to communicate with you. So I'm seeing ancestors, but they're in military, like war outfit, chainmail, swords, helmets, and that kind of thing. Very noble people. And they're just standing there in attention, like a salute, all standing in attention. They're holding the swords face down, holding the handle. The guard is sideways, the sword is face down, and they're all standing in attention. So it's a message of solidarity and support. We've got your back. We've got your back. This is very powerful. They're not here to party. They're here to protect you as you would face challenges of energetic types. Anyone trying to wield black magic or any of that kind of thing, they're going to get slain in the astral. Your mission is very important. A lot hangs in the balance. With your victory, all these guys and many before them are going to be liberated. So it seems that you are here to liberate them from some obligation that they were forced into signing. The whole nature of warfare. So the bloodline that you have been born into was bound by a contract of service through warfare of the military nature. So you breaking free from this is very important, because these kind of contracts are out of time. Once it is broken, it is removed from all time. So meaning, as a result of your victory, they can then rest and have peace, sit around the fire with the other ancestors and rejoice. But also your children and their children will also be free from this. because military service, although necessary, sometimes is abused in this form. So people in a certain bloodline are continuously engaged in war. And this seems to be very important. They are of a very gentle yet powerful nature, your ancestors. And this power was misappropriated. They didn't want to do this. Through their strength, they were noble. They would prefer to be teachers, but yet they were drawn in, drafted, forced into combat. They don't like this. It is not their essence. And so they're standing there in these. So this kind of now makes more sense. The whole military attire, the chainmail, the shields, the helmets, the swords, they're ready for battle. And this is the state they're stuck in. They're not released from this bound, from this binding of warfare. And so they've got your back, man. You managed to complete this incarnation without murdering anybody. You've won, because this seems to be something that they were forced to do against their will. Okay, Jade Gate is clear, and these guys are all around you. You have a very, very powerful group of beings that are invested in your success. And they don't take prisoners. They don't let anybody mess with you. So if you've ever wondered how come you survive things that would have killed many people, it's these guys. They've got your back. And this is the message. As I'm speaking this, I've got goosebumps. You can't fake this kind of thing. I'm reacting powerfully to this message. So much nobility, strength, and in their silence, they're vigilant and they're giving you their message, though, hey, we've got your back. Okay, perfect. Jade Gate. And so the obstruction in the Jade Gate was preventing them from speaking to you these words. But no more. They may come into your dreams. You may see ancestors from centuries ago that will come and thank you for the life that you have chosen. You've already won the battle. You don't need to change direction. You're on the right path. Okay. So everything in the head, thumbs up. Good. Now moving towards the throat chakra, the energy of truth. And you know that the truth of everything outside is already within you. Very evident. And in fact, you have spoken your truth to such an extent, now I'm feeling pain, as if you were punished for your truth, whether this was this lifetime, but most certainly previous ones where you were killed for your powerful truth. You spoke words that shattered the fragile ego of people, or threatened to reveal abuse of power. And so this elimination of the energy of truth exists to this day. And every time a person is silenced in that way, it leaves a little injury in the energy. And yet it wants to shine perfectly. So let's heal the throat. Let's clear out that energy. So I'm again going to use the sistrum, because there are lots of little cords connected to the neck. A lot of negative beings do not like your truth. Your truth is powerful. It's bringing up an axiom of Enochian magic, destruction through enlightenment. You shine light, shadow cannot exist. Once everybody sees what's going on, they can make their own mind. It is what it is. And so that is the energy that you hold. Let's liberate it. Okay, so all right, so I'm gently entering from the side of the neck behind the throat chakra and grabbing hold of all that jumbled up stuff and pulling forward. It's out of the energy center, pulling it out of the throat itself, out of your body. Let's pull it back out of your energy. Okay, and let's burn it using the dragon's breath. So immediately, I'm going to use Magnolia, Divine Feminine. Let's heal the throat so you don't hemorrhage any energy. Lots of things poking out of it. So now, sending healing to the throat. Perfect. Now let's give it some energy, give it some oomph, get it to its perfect condition, 100%. Okay, there we go. So there's so much going out. If you're feeling anything in the jaw or maybe the higher part of the chest, it's all those little tendrils, cords connected to the throat. And these were drawing energy out of you, by the way, preventing that extra sharpness of your truth. And by sharpness, I don't mean cruelty, I mean potency, the clarity in the words and tones that you choose. So this is out of your system completely. Good. Throat chakra online with color. Wow. Let's see if that was the blockage. Let's check yeah, buddy. Jade gate and third eye and crown, they've got their color back. So the obstruction wasn't the heart, it was the throat. Okay. So everything from the soul star down to the throat, thumbs up. Perfect. And yet the injury to the heart is still there, but it wasn't causing a major issue for you. However, the heart needs to be vibrant. All right, I'm going to give you the speech that I give all of my clients. My dear friend, as divine beings, we love, but sometimes we get hurt through loss, through betrayal, through different events. Our heart gets injured. Even worse, sometimes people abuse our love, taking it for weakness. And that is the worst betrayal. And every one of these leaves a little chip or crack in the perfect jewel that is the heart. And so you may ask, how do we fix and repair such a jewel? Well, we're going to melt it and cast it brand new. So I'm going to gently enter into the chest, hold the heart in my hands, and we're going to start radiating it with the energy of love. I'm calling in your divine team and mine, and calling assistance from the beloved source to help us in this, bringing in loving, healing energy. So warming up the heart, heating it up. Okay, that's good. And so now it's losing solidity, becoming wobbly like jello. And so let's continue giving it energy, melting it from the edges inward, turning it into a perfect liquid. And so now the heart is free. It's starting to spiral perfectly and healthily. So now I'm going to go from the back and pull out all those cords and implants from your heart. Okay, it's out of the heart center, pulling it out of the boundaries of the body, out of your energy. So I'm compressing it. Looks like cleaning wire, the stuff you use to scrub pots and pans. Let's burn the whole thing. So immediately sending healing to the heart so it doesn't lose any energy. Completely sealed. And now let's continue heating up this liquid, giving your heart more energy. Tiny little bit of leakage from the bottom of the heart. Let's feel the heart. There's a lot going on there, buddy. So no hemorrhaging. That's good. Let's heat up the liquid. It's evaporating, giving it more energy. Every last droplet is now turning into a gas. So we've got a perfect gas. And now we're going to continue heating it up, exciting this gas into a supercharged plasma, like a sun. There we go. And now the heart is turned into an emerald, brilliant, radiant sun, roaring with energy. Every little bit that we missed is now burning away. So I would like to ask you to facilitate this further with your breathing. Every breath you take in, you're strengthening the heart. And every exhalation, you're breathing out the soot and the smoke of what is burning away. There we go. A few more. Okay, we got rid of some heavy stuff right now. Let's continue. 1 or 2 more breaths. Thumbs up. Perfect clarity. I'm going to leave the heart at this state. This is, by the way, the energy of your soul, the vibration of love, but also unconditional love. This is your natural state. You are going to be perfectly happy with this super strong sun instead of a solid crystal. So I'm going to leave the heart in this state. The benefit is you will be immune to any more persistent cords. I'm not saying that no one can break your heart, but the cord will burn away. Nothing can exist in this energy. It will burn in the sun unless it's of the nature of love. They get lots of us like this. The more loving you are, the easier this dirty tactic works, using your love against you. But no more. No cord may attach itself to your heart anymore. And so, going forward, may you radiate this unconditional divine love in this incarnation and all others. Whether you choose to come back to earth or not, this is your natural state. Okay, good. We've got midway. So now let's pull in some energy. I want to strengthen the flow as we start working on the lower centers. So drawing in intense, powerful divine light from the soul star through the perfect bridge into the crown, third eye, jade gate, throat, heart, and now gently yet powerfully illuminating the solar plexus. Okay. First time we spoke, I noticed something there. It was creating something like a sand time glass, a time clock. You know, there's a narrow piece in the middle where the sand gently pours down. That's what was happening with your solar plexus. The initial image I got from your energy was perfect light all through, and then this obstruction around the solar plexus. Since then, that has been removed. Very minimal cleansing. So that expansion of the heart burnt away a lot of stuff in the solar plexus too. I was feeling this discomfort being released. So I'm going to clean the solar plexus and we'll give it some energy. 3 major chords. And so the nature of this is people causing you pain with their words. Negative, painful, cruel words that will reduce your self-esteem, your confidence. And this can be from earlier in the life, your childhood, or remaining from past lives where the nature of this was so severe you carry it with you. That energy can be harvested from across time and dimensions. But that doesn't really matter. Let's just get them out. One is going in from under the right kidney upwards into the solar plexus. Let's get that one. So I'm going to move it out of phase. So as we remove it, it doesn't snag on anything, cause more damage. Okay. So going in gently from the front, going into the abdomen, and then from your back, getting hold of it, Gently pulling it out. Okay, it's not snagging on anything. I've pulled it out of the energy center, out of your body, out of your energy. Let's burn this. Let's immediately cauterize. Okay, so you don't lose any energy. Okay, done. 2 more from the front, under the rib cage, left and right. So 2 more cords that were draining energy. And this is rather severe. This would cause lack of physical energy too, affecting your endurance, your stamina. And these people are in bodies and they are alive. And now that we are messing with this, they are aware of it. You know what? Screw them. Excuse my language. This is a violation of free will. Okay, let's deal with the left one. Moving it out of your energy. Going in from behind the solar plexus, grabbing hold of it, dislodging it. It's out of the solar plexus, out of the body, out of your aura. Let's burn this all the way to its sender. Let's cauterize the sender. We don't want to cause any harm. Now immediately healing the wound in the solar plexus, cauterizing you. No leakage of energy. The cord is burned, so there's nothing to reattach. This person is a piece of work. I'm now strategizing how to obscure your energy from this person. So let's give your aura a boundary of violet fire. Calling in the divine flame all around you. Anything that doesn't serve you cannot reach you. If it tries, it'll be burnt and evolved. If it chooses, or burnt into ash, back into its constituent parts, so it can be of service to all once again. Okay, that seems to deal with it. This person doesn't want to evolve. That's their free will, but they cannot reach you. That is our objective. Good. One final cord in the solar plexus. This is nasty. It's got barbs and shit. Excuse my language. Like a whaling hook. You know, the things they would use to capture these poor creatures. Okay, let's move it out of your face. This one is old. This is ancient. Thousands of years old. 7,000, 8,000 years old. Funny enough, a spear. And this is Mesopotamia. And the spear they used had magical inscriptions on it. This is an abuse of magic. And funny enough, every culture does it. You see, even nowadays, people write stuff on bombs. Same black magic. They used to inscribe swords and axes and spears and arrowheads. This spear had magical inscriptions along the lines, may you never heal from this or whatnot. And so it's out of your energy. So I'm going to be very gentle with this one. It's an old one. So just let's wiggle it a little bit. Okay, it's loose. Pulling it out gently. I'm feeling it too. Pulling it out. It's out of the solar plexus, out of the boundaries of your body, out of your energy. So, primitive, ugly weapon, filthy weapon. This was created in a rush. It's not worth keeping. Let's destroy it. So before I heal, I need to cleanse the wound. I'm going to use cedar, divine masculine energy, divine magic, pulling out all this energy infection, clearing. Clearing. Now just pulling out all that energetic infection. Okay, almost completely done. A little bit more. And let's get the last piece of that infected wound clean. Okay, all clean. Now let's fill that center with light. Brand new codes. Ooh, that's it. Okay. Good. That was a biggie, man. This was reducing your life force, obstructing the whole flow of energy, like a powerful band around you, just pushing in. So let's charge up the solar plexus after thousands of years of being stuck in this state. Let's just unfold it. I'm going to go into the library of life for you, see if there are any upgrades available. Just replace the entire energy center. So connecting to the library, blueprints for life on Earth, finding a suitable design for your solar plexus. There's one amazing upgrade available. Okay. Would you like to receive an upgrade to your energy?
Yes, please.
Okay, amazing. So opening a portal to the library, connecting it to your soul star, starting the flow of information coming into the crown through the healthy channel, and it's washing away the old energy center, immediately replacing it with upgraded codes. 30% through, 50, 70. Okay, the entire energy center is upgraded. By the way, this is available to every human being. We have a full library of cool upgrades and tech that we can download. It just requires the bridge to be there. Okay, solar plexus, brand new. No damage, nothing, because it was kind of mangled up badly. So this is going to be very, very beneficial for you. Amazing. New part. Awesome. I haven't done this in a while. So a brand new solar plexus, no injury, brand spanking new, no clearing or anything required. Let's encourage it to integrate with the heart and the sacral. Okay, pulling light through it gently from the soul star into the crown, third eye, jade gate, throat, heart, and pushing down into the sacral, tanden, root, and into the earth, into the soul star, earth star, encouraging more light to fly and flow through your vessel. Okay, perfect. Completely integrated, working happily. Okay, this is going to assist the heart too, because it was putting a lot of pressure on the heart, the blockage. Perfect. And it's liking the new heart also, the sun. They're vibing together really nicely. Okay. So now let's have a look at the sacral. Healthy. Okay, good. Minimum cleaning required. Let's do some clearing. Okay. Creativity, artistic beauty, sensuality, appreciation of everything that is delightful and beautiful on earth. Good. Let's just pull out what we broke off into fine sand. Okay, clearing the sacral. There we go. Little release there. Okay, that's good. Good sign, positive sign. Okay. Sacral looking good. And so now your energy is flowing healthily, I'd imagine, for the first time in a very long time. Lower down Tien or Tanden. Looking good. No cleansing required. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's look at the root. Okay, so you are like 85% of humanity. There's harvesting of your Kundalini energy. I was one of them too. Good news is it's a very easy fix. The Kundalini energy, sexual energy, is used to create a potent narcotic, and they've got a lot of sentient beings hooked on this. That's part of the reason the earth is such a dumpster fire, the drug trade, cosmic drug trade. So we're going to deal with it as a collective, as humanity. Once this is out of your system, they don't have the resources to replug and reinfect you. It's an automated process at birth, and it's degenerated. 15% it doesn't take. Let's get this out of your system. So again, moving it out of phase. Okay, I'm going to enter the pelvis from the front and go through the root, pulling all these tendrils out of the upper thighs into one little bundle, going through the root chakra, through the tailbone, moving upwards, through the sacral plexus, and now pushing it all out from the back. They're all removed. Okay, some leakage of energy. Let me just cauterize it. Okay, no more leakage of energy. Let's burn this gunk away. So let's continue and complete the healing of the roots. Filling in all those puncture wounds with light. Okay, and so now let's give the root some energy, bring it back to its full potential. Let's do some cleaning. Okay, there we go. So this entire process was very upsetting to you, very, very traumatic for you. Although it happens during sleep, we still keep the memories of this in our soul. This was very unpleasant. Okay, no more, my friend. That is done. And if you and I have anything to say about this, we're going to prevent this from happening. Within our lifetimes, we're going to destroy this process. Okay, roots coming back online. Let's give it some extra boost. The cedar, divine masculine, charging it up. Looking good. I'm happy with that. So now let's go sideways from the roots into the hips, into the legs, down towards the knees, through the shins. Before I continue, between the solar plexus and the heart, something just became visible. I'm just going to clear. Okay, pulling out the little sand, the dry residue that we broke up. Clear. Okay, good. So now pulling light all the way to the feet. Feet look healthy. Energy is good. Now pushing into the Earth Star. Connection to Earth is powerful. Very, very minimal cleansing required. Tiny bit. You're connected to the planet. Okay, cleansing. And now let's pull out what we broke up. Okay, Earth Star clear. So now let's ask Mother Earth to give a gift of healing to you, because she has a say in the creation of our vessels. So growing little roots out of your Earth Star, going all the way to the center of the planet and continuing to grow all the way to the other side, and now filling the entire planet with these roots of light and calling to our beloved Mother. And we ask for your blessing and healing. And so now absorbing all this love, healing energy from the earth into your roots, focusing into the Earth Star, pulling up from your feet, spiraling upwards, reaching the knees, spiraling upwards, reaching the root, nourishing the root, spiraling up, lower dantian, sacral, reaching underneath the rib cage. The new solar plexus loves it. Okay, good. Clear channel to the powerful heart. The new emerald sun is taking this energy wonderfully, going up, reaching the throat, washing the throat, and it's also spilling now into the shoulders, down into the hands, elbows, wrists, and jetting out of your fingertips, continuing to spiral up, filling the head, jade gate, third eye, crown, continuing to spiral up through the bridge, reaching the soul star, and now connecting the earth to the heaven. And so now you have two powerful streams of light, healing energy from the divine realm and from the earth, circulating through your system. And this will keep you in tip-top shape. Okay, so I'm going to move back, so to speak, look at your entire system, see if we've missed anything energetically in the body. Right collarbone. Let's do some cleansing. Clearing the collarbone. Heart is okay. Lungs are okay. Giving a boost to the kidneys. Okay. Cleansing the liver. Okay. Spleen. Let's give it some healing. Digestive system looking okay. So all the internal organs, giving them a little wash. And the spine, skeletal system looking good. Coming down into the legs, looking good. Okay, doesn't seem there's anything major that we've missed. So I'm going to go over your aura using the hula hoop from top, washing all the aura, polishing it and repairing it, coming down to the base of the feet, underneath your feet. Second time, let's just perfectly smoothen out the aura. Final time, giving it a mirror polish. So let's use the fire serpent, fine tune all the energy centers. This is like cheating, but who cares? It works. Tuning everything like a Swiss watch. So second time, tuning all the energy centers and meridians in your body. And so at this stage, all I see is light. Nothing that doesn't belong. Outside the aura, I'm going to give you all flavors of fire. We started with the violet flame, but I'm going to give you every other energy of divine flame to come in as needed without you needing to think about it. So, giving you the violet flames of all colors, may they serve you well. So the heart and the solar plexus, they're jiving nicely together. This is really good. Really, really good. Power and love. Strength, endurance, love, unconditional. So now I'm going to gently disconnect from your energy. And I think we're good.
Thank you, lovely brother. If I can just add one little, because when you were like feeling the organs, because reference to the gallbladder, you didn't mention the gallbladder as such. You mentioned heart and spleen. Um, did you feel anything in the gallbladder at all at the time when you were going through the process at all? But
So with the liver, I just gave it a wash, gave
right,
all your internal organs a wash. So
okay,
nothing energetic is wrong with it.
right. Because the reason why I felt, because in 2017, unfortunately I lost the physical aspect of it. You see, I mean, I made peace with that aspect.
Right, right. So you had it removed.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm not seeing any energy blockage associated with that.
Okay. Okay. So one can still cope relatively well,
Yeah.
uh, energetically. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic.
Sometimes surgery does cause energy blockages. A great example would be the C-section. Sometimes deliveries are complicated. People go through C-sections. That's very traumatic. Most of the time, that does leave an energy blockage. In this case, I'm not seeing anything of that nature.
That's good. Man. Thank you very much. And people viewing this as well, they may come up with a question like, do they need to top things up? Reference to I mean, reference to what you just did now. That would presumably that will keep them in good stead for indefinitely, or do you feel that they will need to have something renewed at some point? A check.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this amazing question. I have to upkeep this in myself regularly. It's like any other type of hygiene. You wash your clothes, you brush your teeth, you take showers and baths. So, energetic hygiene is a thing that requires maintenance,
Yeah,
but you don't need access to anything special. We can all reach the divine. Each of us call the divine by different names. That's not important. We know that truth in our heart. So, connecting to that is sufficient. Some things will benefit from clearing. For example, the cords, the spear in the solar plexus. That was a nasty one, and that the reason that it was so persistent because it involved the abuse of magic,
right.
right? But anything quote unquote natural, we can deal with.
Yeah,
So having a good routine, like people have routines for their exercise, for their sleep, for their eating habits, and so on. Spirituality must be part of this. We can connect to the divine. It is its nature. When you call to it, it will reach back. That is its nature, full of grace and love. And so, just calling to the divine realm and asking to be healed and cleansed. You have, don't forget, infinite souls that already know all of this stuff.
yeah,
And so that's very effective. It's gotten, unfortunately, it's become unpopular in the modern civilization in our culture to pray because of the atrocities that mainstream religions have committed. You start talking about this, people think you're backwards. But no, every religion, every belief system has elements of truth. The divine has nothing to do with these man made modalities of religion and so on, but it is very real nonetheless. Disconnection from spirit is the greatest atrocity done to humanity. And this is a personal thing. You don't need to go advertise. Pray. Pray to the Most High by whatever name that is resonating with you. That does the trick. That does the trick.
thank you, brothers. That was awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
And so please, in the following days, be gentle with yourself. The heart and solar plexus have been strengthened. So the
Yeah.
body may take a while to adjust to this increased flow, which is your natural state, by the way. But think of, say, having an injury, broken arm or leg. It may get weak after that healing process. It takes a little while for you to regain full strength. So that's what lies ahead. Drink plenty of water, get good sleep,
Yeah.
avoid anything harsh, whether it's spicy food or harsh people,
Yeah.
for a little while, for you to
Yeah.
really unfold without interference. And at
Yeah.
any stage, if you need anything, just let me know.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. Really
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. And yeah, it's been great. Did you want to add anything else to today's session, or should we just slowly
Um,
but surely
well,
wrap
I,
up?
I,
Or
I think that maybe parts of what we did here together for the
yeah,
benefit of our esteemed audience may be beneficial to them.
okay,
So if you're tuning into this with all my being, with all the love that I have, I bless you and I extend this healing towards you and accept if you choose freely and if it's aligned with your highest good. May this be a healing session for everybody who observes it. And so I'm making that intention absolutely clear. With love and humility, may it serve you. So if you find any part of it beneficial, that will make me so happy.
brother. Thank you so much for your beautiful divine presence, and
My
we look
honor.
forward again meeting up in the very near future.
Indeed,
But
indeed. I
I
look forward to it also. Thank
much
you so
love.
much. Have
Thank
a
you, brother,
wonderful day.
and you.
Take care. Bye.
Bioactivator would like to thank you for your kind support and donations. Through Barrett Tunian's guardianship of this platform, his activation of truth harmonizes, neutralizes, and unblocks the meridians that connect, balance, and purify all that comes in contact. Do no harm is the key that fully opens the heart's voice to be in the union of the I Am presence, and will represent every living organism on the planet whose voice would otherwise not be heard. Remember, the truth will set you free. Do no harm, cause no loss, and do not impose upon the freedom of others. Love, light, and